everyone, it's Kels from Kels Crafts. How you all doing? It's Saturday, yeah, it's still morning, and I mean just. I've been out and got a bit of milk and a bit of bread. Well, bread rolls to have some burgers for lunch. So I thought I'd come and do me whip and chat with you lot. So how you all keeping? Are you all okay? I need to find a cover minder, don't I, to put on there. Are you all doing all right? Weather here is sunshine, and well, it was sunshine. I'll take that back. It was sunshine. Now it is going cloudy, and then this afternoon we are supposed to have lightning showers, but I'll believe that when I see it. Always says that, but we never really get anything. So this is my monkey, my rude monkey. So I won't show you. Oh shoot, I always forget to do that, to shake it, because they sometimes get stuck down there. He's doing my little monkey that does a little gesture, which I find really funny, but some people might not. So I'm carrying on doing that today. I was going to get my Gemini twins out, but Gran's got tools and things on opposite me on the table, so I wouldn't have enough room. So I decided to do this one. I did. So, how's life been treating you lot? What have you been doing with yourselves this week? Have you been diamond painting? Have you been colouring, cross-stitching, crocheting, knitting? Let me know down below what you've been up to. You know I'm a nosy bugger and like to know these things. Like to know what you've all been up to. I've done a bit of everything apart from colouring this week, but I do want to get my dragons out. I got my new Colour in Heaven magazine this week, and it is of dragons. If you haven't seen it, I'll try and remember to put an eye up of the link to the video of the dragon colouring book. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much, and it's got, on each dragon, it's got a story of where it come from. What's it called? Dragonology or something. And it tells you the history of this dragon and where it come from and what it does and roughly what it's colouring. It's really, really fun to read. So there's a few on there that I'd like to shout out for me to have a go at colouring. So I'd like to do that this week. But I have been doing my cross stitching. I've been trying to do for the whole week at least 200 stitches on each width that I've got. Which doesn't sound a lot, I know, but it's a lot to me because I'm, you know, not the fastest. But I have finished my National Health one. I finished that last night. But I'm still iffing and ahhing whether to put the white, thick white where the NHS letters are. Millie's told me to leave it be. She said don't mess with it. So I don't know. I might mess with it, I might not. But she's told me to leave it alone. She said the designer wanted it like that for a reason, so leave it alone. Why have you got to fiddle, mother? I said, I don't know, just like fiddling. So yeah, so it might stay the same, it might not. I haven't quite decided yet. But hey ho, this is what crafting does, isn't it? Done a little bit on this, so I carried on doing some of this in the week. I haven't done any on my Gemini because I haven't had the room to get it out. And that's about it really. I don't think I've done any other type of crafting. No, that's about it, I think. I've ordered a few crafty bits to come in because I want to have a go at Jolly July, is it, for cross stitching? Was it the Fat Quarter something? People did it and started it or something. I must look it up and find out exactly. Fat Quarter something, I'm sure it is, that started it. But Becky from Becky's Madness Crafts has been on about it, and I thought, oh, that would be quite nice to get a couple of Christmas projects out, ready, done, or started if not done, you know. So I have bought one little project for that came in today, so I'll be showing that next week on Flosstube. And then Annie from Rosy Posy Craft had sent me some little cross stitch bits and pieces, And so I went through them again this morning because I knew there were some Christmas ones, so I pulled them out. So thank you, Annie. So I'll probably do some of them hopefully as well. So that's the plan for the cross stitching, I think, for the July. Whether it works out is another matter, but I thought I might give it a go because I think it gives you a bit of a, if you join something, I think it just gives you that incentive to keep it going. Because like when I did Stitch Mania, excuse me, I fly some of there. I managed to do, you know, something on everything, and I started them whips, which I'd have never done before if it wasn't for Stitch Mania. And now I've got them whips on the go, and I'm enjoying having more than one whips, which I'd never have found out again if I hadn't have done Stitch Mania. And I'm also doing Stitch, which I'm absolutely loving. So I thought, well, I'll have a go at this Jolly July, and if I don't like it, well, I don't have to do any more on it, you know. No rules and regulations that I have to or not, so yeah. So I'm hoping to finish this by the end of July, because I usually only work on my diamond paintings on a whip and chat and my live on a Sunday. Although if I'm up in the night, I do work on it. That's why I've done a bit extra. If I can't sleep, I'll come down and do a little bit of this or a bit of cross stitching or something. But now I've started this, I want this one done. I want to see it done. Anybody else like that? Is that a knee there? Yeah. And I can't wait till the opticians are back open again, because I really need my eyes, because they're definitely not working together. As soon as I take these glasses off, I have a terrible drop. And I can, like, these are for close work, and then I wear for driving long distance. I've got another pair for driving, so I've got one for short distance, one for long distance. But I'm noticing now, because I only wear these for when I'm doing work like this and cross stitching, simple thing like having something to eat, using your knife and fork on a plate, I can't focus very well. You know, so you lift your head up to put the mouth food in your mouth, and then you go down and I can't see, and then back up, and I can't wear these glasses because going up and down your eyes are all over the place. So I think he needs to redo my other glasses so I can wear them when I'm not wearing these, and see if that helps, because he was hoping that the lenses that I put in here would help my eyes work together. But as you remember, the last pair I had didn't work, but he was hoping the stronger one would, but I don't think it is. I think I need to have my other glasses have the same thing, so that, because I think, because I'm only wearing these for close work, I'm thinking, yeah, it might be working for this, but because a lot of the time I've either not got my glasses on or I've got my other glasses on because I'm not doing close work, and they haven't got the correctional lenses in. So I don't think it's enough, maybe, just having these with it on. Don't ask me what it is, he did explain it, but it was all big words. Oh, I think I need a sip of my cup of tea. Anybody else like that today? Real hard going today. I had a nice shower and I got up just to try and get myself up and going, and really plaited the back of my hair. Not full French plait, just half a plait. And into a ponytail. Just a quick little plait, just to keep the hair off me. So I did feel better for a while. Now I feel tired again. So what's been happening this week? Oh, my hanging basket that I got last Saturday, that's looking really good. Really, really good. I think Grant's going to give it a bit of Miracle Grow today. You know, just to make sure that it's got the right feed in and whatever. And it's always funny because then the grass underneath it comes really, really well, really rich, really green, and then the grass all around the rest of the lawn looks crabby. And then there's one patch of really nice grass. It's Grant, you can Miracle Grow the grass. No, I'm not bloody doing that. does look good. But my hanging basket, I'm really, really chuffed. And then Grant planted my herbs in my whiskey barrel, the top of the whiskey barrel, so they are in there and they look really good. But I think I might have to get some slug pellets, but the ones that are friendly to animals, because I did see a little trail. I thought, oh no, don't need them before I've got them. So I did use a bit of parsley in my parsley sauce, homemade parsley sauce with Garen last Sunday when we had Dad down, and it was beautiful. And I used my own parsley, and it was lovely. So I mean, it's only a little bush, but it's coming back really quickly already. So yes, I'm dead chuffed, but I just need to get some more. But as I said, I've got to wait. What did I say? Was it 3 weeks or something before they have any more in? So I've got to be patient. As Grant said, you've got to be patient, love. So I've got to be patient, folks. I have. I don't know if I told you, Jess has got a Chromebook, and I think I might have told you, and she was too scared to tell us that it was broken for a few weeks. Well, I phoned the company up on Monday. I said to her, don't be daft, like, we'll phone them up. It's just under a year. It would be a year in August that we've had it. So, well, I've got it from Littlewoods catalogue. So I phoned them. They gave me the number to phone ASUS, is it ASUS company? Phoned them. They were fantastic. They said, yeah, we'll send a courier out tomorrow to pick it up. You don't have to do anything. That will come and they'll package it up. Just have to print off some sheets, sign that you're happy for us to proceed, and that's it. And we'll keep you contacted the whole way through. And now you hear companies say that and you think, yeah, they say they are, but you're lucky if you get one email or one text. You know what I mean? They don't tell you, well, we've got it and it's safe and we're doing this and we're doing that. Wrong. This company do. Customer service is fantastic. The company that the company they use to do their repairs contacted me and said, you know, I hope you're all right with us doing it, and gave me the reference numbers and everything to prove that they are working for this ASUS company. They said they'd let us know when they got the Chromebook, and yeah, they did. So I had a message of ASUS to say that they'd received it in the repair place, and then the repair place said they were going to be looking at it. And this was like, it left here on the Tuesday at 12, and I think this was 1 on the Wednesday. So, you know, they'd emailed me. Wednesday night, they emailed me again to say they'd found the fault, but they would have to order the parts in. So it could, hopefully they get it straight away, but it can take 3 to 5 days because of post. So I thought, oh yeah, here we go, like. And then the following morning, I had an email off the company, the ASUS, to tell me the same. I thought, oh, they were all keeping me informed. And then Thursday, they contacted me to say the parts were in. They were repairing it. They would test it and check to see that everything was working before they sent it back. And then they'd let me know. And then this morning, I've had a message to say that they need to order some more parts. So obviously, whatever it wasn't quite right, or they're not happy, so they want to change something else on it. But how good is that service? They've kept me informed every single day of what the process is going on. I've never known that with any company. So I'd definitely be buying off this company again. I mean, Joshua's got one, and he's had no problems whatsoever with his. But they said they think it was a batch that they had that had this fault. I don't know. But I said I'm quite happy because and they said if it doesn't fix properly, they will just give her a new one. So she's one happy girl. Because I thought it'd be like weeks and weeks and weeks before I heard back off her. But no. So Jessie's happy. And there's still no joy with her live on her Xbox. I cancelled the subscription thinking that would put it back to 0. But it says No, because your subscription is live till the 13th, which is today. But she hasn't been able to use it all the whole month that I've paid for. And the wait to get onto him is 2 hours at the moment, it says on the thing. So I'm like, I'm not spending 2 hours unless I have to. So I said to her, right, we'll cancel it and then we'll redo the subscription. Nope. It won't let us do that. It just says, there is a problem our end. There is a problem our end. There's a problem our end. That's all we get. So I said to Jess, well, tomorrow's the 14th, so the subscription has run out. So hopefully they'll let us do it tomorrow. If not, then I am going to have to suck it up and get on the phone for whatever amount of time it is to speak to him, because she's missing playing with her friends on there. So she's really missing that. I mean, Millie's pretty good. She's let her every now and then go on hers, but she said it's not the same. So hopefully tomorrow it'll sort itself out, but I've got an horrible feeling it's not gonna. They told me that on the phone, that it would sort itself out, but as you see, it didn't. I'm not technical minded anyway. Ooh, don't you do that on me. My computer's deciding it wants to play up a bit. So yeah, so that's that. So I think we need some more ease, don't we? Oh, I entered a competition. Right round here, there's a couple of girls that set up a Facebook page. Oh God, a couple of years back. And it's like £2 a ticket, and you enter these and they put prizes up, like they've had garden furniture, household stuff, tellies, laptops, furniture, down to big boxes of crisps. They sort of ask you what sort of stuff you want on. And like Mother's Day, it was perfumes and stuff and bouquets of flowers, and I think they've got a few Father's Day gifts going up. Well, I entered 3 different ones. One was for a bottle of gin or something, flavoured gin. One was for some washing powder, big boxes of washing powder. And then the other one was for Bold liquid and Comfort fabric conditioner. And I won the Bold, 3 bottles of Bold liquid, enough for 36 or 38 washes, 3 bottles of that, and 6 bottles of Comfort fabric conditioner, and they do 36 washes per thing. So I was dead chuffed, so that came in the week. So I won't have to buy anything for the wash for a while. And I forgot to put the sign on the door to say I was filming. Oh well. Millie made me a sign to say that if you put this sign on the door and turn it, one it says you can come in, and the other one says filming or something, so they know. And I just forget. I either put it on and then I leave it on all day, or I just forget to put it on, and I think I forgot to put it on today because I've left the door open as well. Never mind, they'll hear me talking to you, won't they? So they'll probably guess that I'm on the filming to somebody. So you will hear them shouting and yelling and bawling, and the dog going up and down the stairs, and the birds are cheeping like mad this morning. They're having a right old chat out there this morning for some reason. I think we've got some nests. There's one definitely in our roof in the one corner. So I think every roof probably on this street has got a bird's nest in it. It's a little, I think it's a little yellow tit by the look of it. That's on ours, and I think next door Kay, she's got a little blue tit that's got a nest in hers. That one's got 2. Let me get rid of that one because I keep picking it up. But it's a nice sound hearing the birds tweeting. It is. Make a little blackbird that comes every evening and has a little sing on the roof and then flies away. The cats are just looking up at the roof and thinking, if only I could get up there. Quite funny it is. Well, black and white more than the tabby. The tabby's too lazy to chase the bird. But the black and white one will. She likes to bring them in live and let them go in the house. They don't eat them, like, they just play with them, which I don't like. I think that's, you know, I go mental. The birds are really chirping. Car doors are banging and smashing. And Josh went for his dyslexia test yesterday. And when he's in primary school, they did the test, but they didn't do it officially through the whatever authority you've got to do it. So it was recorded. They just did it in school. Well, now he needs the official documentation for university, because if he gets it, he'll get some help for the dyslexia. You know, more time and stuff like that. So he went yesterday for it. I'm going to see. He was there for about an hour and a half. She said it can take up to 3 to 3.5 hours, depending. But he was out in an hour and a half. But she did say if she thought it was too much, she would just let him do so much and then do another day. So when he came up, I said, how did it go? Have you got to go back? He said, no, she just said that she thinks what I've done is okay enough, and that if she needed more, she'd contact you. So, but I just want now the documents so we know where we stand. I'm a warrior, see, even though I know he's got it and he's got it really bad, and when you need officially, I'm thinking, oh God, I just hope that they see how bad he is. I don't know how they can't, but do you know what I mean? I always think the worst. I'm an overthinker, is it, that they say? I put every scenario into place in my head, like what if, and I'm being, oh, can I just stop it? I just want, until I get the results, I don't think I'll rest easy, because I just want him to have the best. If he's going to uni, I want him to have the best help that he possibly can get, because he's very intelligent. He just can't read the same way and write the same way as everybody else. But if you talk to Joshua, he knows anything and everything. Do you know what I mean? Of what he's interested in. It's just transferring it into written work that he finds difficult. You know, I think if he could just speak it all, he'd be fine. But because you've got to write, what's it called? Oh, you know what I mean, when they have to write them big essays after each thing. Desiderations? No. Oh God, I can see it. Tiny Pufferfish did hers not so long ago. I want to say citation, it isn't citation. No, gone. I'll probably remember about it. No, can't think. So I think he's starting uni. I think it's the 17th of September. That's the date they're looking at the moment to let them go back. For the ones that have been there. No, tell a lie. The new ones are starting for the 17th of September. And I think the ones that are going back for a second year start the following week, I think. That's the plan at the moment. He had a letter this week. But they said they'll keep him informed, because they send him a letter and they send him an email with the same information in case one gets lost, so he always knows what's going on, which I think is great. They seem very caring about the welfare of their students, so, which from a mama's point of view, they're pleasing, because when a mama bear gets angry or upset, it's not nice, so they have to look after my baby bear. Just as I'm 18, mama can look after myself. I know, I said, but in my eyes, you're still my baby. And the mama bear comes out if somebody hurts or upsets my baby, or he gets upset or worked up. So bloody hell. I said, I know. There's something you've got to put up with. Oh, Dad got to see Mum this week, only for a couple of minutes. Literally, and I mean literally. He went to drop some washing off. And the manager was there, Robert, who's been fantastic. And he said, hang on, Bill, she's in the wheelchair. Well, just wheel her to the door and you can just say hi. And, you know, only for a few minutes. He said, if you stand back the other side of the pavement and you can see each other. Oh gosh, she said it was lovely seeing Mum. She did look frail though in the wheelchair. She didn't know who he was. So Robert explained who he was and said, oh, just look again, Betty, and listen to his voice and you'll remember him. And he said she did come round then and said that she loved him and she missed him. So when he got to me, oh, did he cry? Bless him. He did sob and sob and sob. It was heartbreaking. It did break my heart. He said, I just want to be able to cuddle her and hold her and tell her it's going to be okay. I'm there. And I said, I know. I said, I know you do. I said, but at least now, it's been a long 5 weeks, but you've seen her. Even though it's just a few minutes, but you've seen her, Dad. And I did cry, I got to admit. I feel myself welling up now talking about it. But I said, the positivity is you've seen her and she's seen you. You know, because I spoke to her on Sunday and she thought she was on the platform at the train station. She was waiting for the train or something. You just agree with her, don't you? Bless her. But she was happy to talk to me, so that was something. So I'm going to bring Dad after and see if he wants to. Grant said we can have Chinese tonight because it's my birthday this coming week. So he said, I'll treat you to a Chinese this week. Because I didn't really feel like cooking. So he said, we'll have it tonight and you can phone your dad and your dad can come down and have some Chinese, and then at least we know that he's had something to eat. And then tomorrow he's going to a friend's for lunch. Lizzie will cook him lunch. She's only just up the road. And then next Sunday he'll come to us because it's Father's Day, so I'll have him again next Sunday, so at least I know that he's having meals. And then when he calls in the week, I make sure he has a sandwich or something to eat before he leaves. And then when Josh goes up, he checks to see that he's been eating. You know, because he was forgetting, but he is better now, this last week and a half of cooking himself something. Because I was getting a bit worried, but he has now, because he nearly fell. Well, he did fall in the kitchen. He nearly passed out because he hadn't been eating. So I think it gave him a bit of a fright. And I said, what happens if that happens and we're not there? You know, and you pass out completely. What are you going to do? And I said, all for the sake of them not having something to eat. I said, you don't have to have a big meal. Just have something regular every few hours. Just have a little bit of something. Just to make sure you've got something in your system. So he's agreed to doing that. That's Jessie shouting. Can you hear her? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I think she's, Millie's let her go on her PlayStation, so she's playing with her friend Jenna. So she's over the moon that Millie's let her play with it today, because she misses Jenna, something chronic. I mean, they speak on WhatsApp and stuff, but it's not quite the same as it being pals and being out and seeing each other. So yeah, you will hear. Oh gosh, my back. Sorry. And yeah, still no wiser with the finance companies either to sort out the payment for the carers when Mum was at home. I've been phoning them. They said, oh, I need these documents signed. They didn't turn up till Wednesday. No. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? No, Wednesday. So I went up and filled them in, sent them off. And then the finance people from Powys County Council, to do with Mum going into a care home, they need her finances again. Which has slightly changed, but not much. But it doesn't say what you're supposed to do with if it's changed. You know, who do you send? Well, he says there's a lady's name, but it doesn't say, do you send it by email? Do you phone it in? Do you just write the figures on this letter or what? So I've been trying to phone all day Thursday, all day Friday. No, I've left messages galore. So I said this weekend I'll write an email and put the new figures in the email and then see where we go from there, because I think as soon as they finalise the finances side of it, then we can push them, saying surely there's somewhere that will have Mum. Hopefully it won't be too far away. We're hoping Raider, which is about 10 miles away, and they've got lovely grounds there which she will love because she loves to be sat outside in the garden. But it's all still such a bloody waiting game. And I know we probably won't be able to see her if she goes into the care home. But like she'll have her own room, we can get her own furniture and stuff in there. She'll have her stuff round. She can have some of her stuff round her, some photos, and do you know what I mean? Personal stuff round her. I said it'd be more comfy for her. But yeah. But never mind. And yeah, we had a bit of sad news for Jessie this week. Thursday. Anybody that's been on my live will have seen Hammy the hamster, because he did make the occasional appearance. Unfortunately, Thursday passed away. He's nearly 4, so it's a really good age for a hamster. Jessie, oh bless her, she was devastated. Broke my heart seeing her. It's her first proper pet that she's looked after, reared, tamed, you know, everything. So we made we got a tissue box, cut it in half, laid it with tissues, and then put some of his sawdust in it so he'd have smell of his cage and us in it, and then covered it up with some nice tissue and stuff. And then Grant dug a little hole in the garden by just under a tree to keep him safe there. So it was very sad. I did feel for her. I can remember the feeling of losing the first pet. It's horrible. And yesterday she was all crying on and off thinking about him. So last night I said to her, right, you and me are going to go up on my bed. I said, choose a film. I bought a big pot of popcorn. I said, we'll sit on the bed and we'll watch a film. She said, really? I said, yeah, just you and me and some popcorn. So I didn't have any tea. So they had pizza. So Jess ate half a pizza. Millie had been got some nuggets or something, I can't remember. Anyway, so me and Jess got on the bed. This tub of popcorn. Sweet and salty. Oh, it was nice. And we watched Peter Rabbit, and oh my god, I enjoyed it. The film was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I loved it. So nice. Such a nice film to watch. And me and her just munched away. We must have ate 2/3 of this bloody pot of popcorn between us. But oh, I enjoyed every bloody mouthful of it. In the end, we had to put the lid on it and say, put it on the floor to stop us eating the lot. But it was nice. I got to spend a bit of quality time with her. I think she enjoyed it. It was just me and her watching it. It was really, really nice. I try and do something like that with the girls. Give them a bit of quality one-on-one mum time. So yeah, Grant went to the butcher's today. He's got the burgers in. Made on site, and some sausages made on site. So I'm going to cook up some onions, because he likes onions with his burger. And he's made me get him some stinky cheese, that blue stuff. Blech. I say it's mouldy cheese. He just goes, I don't care. He said, I love it. No, don't like it. It smells like dirty socks. That's the only smell I can think of. It's dirty socks. No, sweaty dirty socks. That blue cheese stuff. No. No, I don't see the appeal to that. Nothing, no. So I will just have little bit of normal cheese. I'll just slice a little bit of the mature cheese and put that on. I'm just using up these 2 in here. So that is my plans, and I might do a bit of cross stitching this afternoon as well. So I will love you and leave you. I don't want to leave it too long. Is it about half an hour? I think that's about. I never know whether you want a long whip and chat or a shortish whip and chat. I don't want to bore you. So maybe let me know whether you'd want a longer one or a shorter one. But thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stick around if you have not been before, and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Please leave me the comments. I love reading them. But most of all, take care. Look after yourselves and stay safe. Bye for now.